All right, guys, let me know if I set this up right. Throw a quick one, say hello in chat. I'm prone to mess these things up, so if you can let me know if I have messed up, I'll be forever in your debt. And I'll send you an internet cookie or something. So just throw a one in chat. Say something rude, whatever you want. I just need to make sure. Okay, cool. We got people hopping in. We got the first 5. We got Roach Gang Shit. Well, now I can't run ads to this because of your name. You just made me cuss. You've ruined my my stuff. One sec. Where is this one thing that we're doing right here? Oh man. Let's just go send this out from right here. There we go. Bam. And bam. Throw in some questions, guys. Populate the chat. I'll come and check this out in a second. Someone said, does dropshipping still work in 2019? I literally made a post about that on my Facebook wall earlier today because the results have just been pouring in an abnormal amount in the HCOM. Let me get this one email out and I'll chit-chat with you guys. We got a lot of cool stuff today. If you could tell by that rockin' thumbnail in the title of this. Have I done neurofeedback? No, I'm trying to do that in the near future, though. We'll just go put this out right here. And I'm going to try something kind of cool right here with this. Someone said, Alex, am I better than Ty Lopez? Man, I don't do the same thing Ty Lopez does. I mean, I do have an info business, of course, but I want to build a really, really successful SaaS company, and I don't really want to... There's nothing wrong with Ty. I just don't really want to build... I don't want my whole life to be an info business, you know? Someone said, how do you quit addiction? I've answered that like a zillion times on live streams. You gotta find something that's more worthwhile than the addiction. And I'm no therapist, okay? But you gotta find something. One sec, almost in. There we go. Sorry guys, I just need to get these out. Someone said modafinil versus Spectre. Dude, one's a prescription drug, and two, I don't own Spectre anymore. I sold that. I sold my part of it to the person I was working with. Someone said fastest way to get to 1K a day. I would say make a webinar. Okay, let me go and check this. All right, let's review this email. And Kajabi's just taking a dump on me. All right, so let's see what questions we got coming in here, guys. Also, as always, we have a really, really, really crazy special day. What we're offering today is I'm actually giving away $1,500 worth of courses, plus all the tools for $1. If you go to mhlinks.com/buck, that's today only. It's this crazy special we had going on earlier this week, and I decided to extend it to you guys. This is the last time we're offering it, so if you don't hop on it during this call, that's your own deal. And real quick, if you're in chat right now and you've checked out Market Hero, you've checked out HSA, you've checked out like our trainings, and you would suggest that someone checks it out for $1, could you just put an exclamation mark in chat so people know it's legit while I load up this email and send it? I'd appreciate that. Awesome. All right, cool. And that is out. That is done. I need to do that way earlier next time. All right, so let's see what you guys got going on here. Someone said, opinion, what's your opinion on gold diggers with young entrepreneurs? All you guys think you're going to get a lot of action. Girls are going to be really interested in you when you're rich. And I'm going to tell you one big secret. If a girl's really, really attractive and she wants to get money, she's going to go and get money. She's not going to go and find some 20-year-old entrepreneur who's making $200,000, $1 million, $5 million bucks a year. She's going to go find a guy who's like 40 years old, who's worth 100, 200, 500 million bucks, and do that. Because there's plenty of people. There's literally, if you ever go to if you've ever been to anywhere like a Hooters or any club ever, there are plenty of men that are completely willing to fund an attractive woman's life. Completely. So you think that you're going to have a problem with gold diggers? No, that the situation's very clear. Now, if you are horrible with people, you're bad at talking, and you're insecure to the point where you need to talk about your Lamborghini when you meet a girl, trust me, you're not going to meet any girls. No girls that you actually want to date are going to like you. No one's going to like you. They're going to think you're a fuckwad. So that's the answer to your question. If you have to worry about gold diggers, no, because gold diggers are very obvious, and gold diggers aren't going to play around. If they want to get at someone's money, they'll find someone who's willing to give away their money. Rule number one of gold digging is find the easy street. Okay? If you don't want to date a gold digger, you just don't date them. The end. Okay? And no one of any quality is going to give a shit that you have money. It doesn't matter. Trust me, if a girl is very attractive and she's a quality person, she's going to have plenty of options to date when it comes to money. So, there you go. Uzel says, Bill Stenzel says you're doing it only for selling courses because you get more profitable businesses from it. I think that's from that one guy, that video that says Alex Becker lied to me. So let me counter that. One, no shit, I don't do Shopify. Matt and Devin do Shopify. So of course I'm selling the course to make money. No shit. Now, I think in that one video he said that, and I have no problem. If you guys have any like stuff you want to just grill me on, that's fine. I'm completely cool with criticism. But in that video that I do disagree with, because anybody can say anything they want about me. That's fine. I don't care. Anybody's welcome to have opinions. My results speak for themselves, and I don't really need to do that. But he said like that drop shipping doesn't work or something, or that I lied about that, or I overhyped it. Well, one, of course, I hype it up. I'm selling it. Duh. But this is just literally results that came in HCOM last week. This person broke $1,000 a day. This person broke $3,000 a day. This person broke $1,000 a month. This person right here breaking $3,000 a month. This person right here breaking $1,500 right there. Another person breaking $1,000 a day. And then if you go look at the HCOM sales page, let me just go pull it up. hcom.org. Because the program's been working for like, it's been running for like almost 2 years now. Okay, we got to find the actual page. Is it this one? Is this one? Is it this one? That moment when you don't have your sales pages. There we go. Like, if you go look at like the sales page, we just have hundreds and hundreds of results. The HCOM clearly works and Shopify clearly works. I don't do Shopify, so when someone's like, Alex Becker's he's only selling a Shopify course to make money. Like, no shit, you fucking idiot. Of course I am. Of course I am. I have extremely good coaches. It's an education business. Then when people are like, well, Shopify doesn't work, I'm like, yes, it does. I have almost 1,000 testimonials showing that it works. It's ridiculous. It's bonkers. So people can say whatever they want, but Shopify clearly works, and it still works to this day. And then I sell courses? Yeah, I do. I also run a software company. That's where most of my focus is at. But yeah, there you go. What else we got? Like, you can see Buck right here said, I'm in HCOM. Shit is real. Those screenshots are real too. So, I don't know. People just, I mean, obviously, all that's happening right there is someone made a video. I mean, he's welcome. He seems like a nice enough guy. I don't know. I haven't really even watched the video. When you run as many ads as we have, we spent close to, I don't know how many millions we spent on ads, but a lot of people have seen them, and we've annoyed a lot of people. Of course you're going to make a video and it gets you tons of views. So, there you go. Doggo says, what's the easiest way to make $100 a day? Almost on all these streams, people ask, what's the easiest way to get started? What's the easiest way to do this? What I'm offering you guys today, if you just go to mhlinks.com/buck, look, I could answer this question on the call, and I've answered it many times on calls. I only have about an hour here before I go do something else, and an hour isn't a long enough time to explain it. So what I'm giving away today is if you go to mhlinks.com/buck, you will literally be able to get in on this offer that I offered right now to my list and our VIP members, but it's going to give you the 8X Hero Academy, Hero Overdrive, the VMA program. It's also going to give you our Black File program. And if you get all those together, that's a $1,500 value worth of courses. Like, you can go buy them for $1,500 on their own. And that's the best way to get started. When you come inside and pick this up, the first course you're going to get, the 8X Academy 2.0, shows you literally how to go out there and make your first $500, how to make your first $1,000. It shows you the exact niches to pick. It gives you all the tools and software you need to do this. And then it shows you step by step how to go and grow that to a $5,000 per month business. And then how to go and grow that farther and farther. It shows you the exact niches to promote. It shows you the exact type of funnels to make, exactly how to design your landing pages. It shows you all the sales techniques. It shows you how to do it with 100% free traffic, and then it shows you how to make it passive with paid traffic. And it's also going to give you the VMA program, which shows you how to scale a YouTube channel and how I get millions of visitors a year from that. More importantly, how to advertise those people. It's going to give you our Hero Overdrive course, which teaches you Facebook and YouTube ads. It's also going to give you our Black File course, which teaches how I write long form sales letters, which are pretty much the key behind how my business, right now we're actually scaled down a bit because I'm focused on Hyros, but you can see I took home $36,000 a day. We usually do about $16,000 a day in sales right there, just in this one processor. So that's one of the keys right there. So we're going to give you all of that for $1. That's the deal for today. If you go to mhlinks.com/$1, it shows you exactly how to get started. It gives you everything you need, the tools, the training, how to do it on multiple platforms, how to do it with free traffic, all the sales techniques. It's a total package. And it's $1 for the tryout. And if you keep it past 14 days, it's just $19 per month to keep all the tools, all the training, everything. And real quick, if you're in chat and you've hopped in the market here, you've taken up the 8X Academy, can you just give an exclamation mark to let people know that it's pretty good and you suggest they get it for $1? Because people are always really skeptical, and they should be skeptical. Some guys sitting around talking about making money. You should be super skeptical. You should look for testimonials. So if you can just leave an exclamation mark if you hopped in and you think it's absolutely awesome, you suggest people should pick it up. There you go. So what you're looking at right now, if you are a beginner and you want to get started, is something that's completely no barrier to entry. It's $1 to try. It involves only free traffic tactics. It gives you the total package, and there are dozens of people, maybe hundreds of people in chat that you can see right now suggesting that you pick it up for $1. That's the lowest barrier to entry, highest probability that you're going to get something good ever in online business. So if you're not going to swing at that, you're not going to swing at anything, so I'm not going to pitch it any longer. Someone says, if you buy for $1 and cancel, can you keep the courses? Yes, you can keep 3 of the courses. Look, I know a lot of you guys are beginners, and so I just want to give you an easy way to get started. Of course, yes, this does make me some money, but in order for me to make long-term money from this, you have to succeed from the courses and use Market Hero. So it won't work out for me if these courses don't work for you. I make no money. I make like $1 on here. If I sell 500 of these today, I make $500. That's not a good use of my time. So there you go. Anyways, guys, let me know what other questions you have. I'm here to answer any questions you have. I'm here to shoot the shit with you. I love hanging out with you guys, doing these streams. I just don't always have time to. So take me up on that. It's mhlinks.com/buck. There is also a link right in the description. Should be, if you're looking at the video, I just jumped out of YouTube. Oh my gosh. YouTube makes it so hard to get back to your own videos. It's so annoying. Like, look at all the menu buttons I had to click just to go to my channel. So if you go check on the channel, it's right here if you want to grab that. So there you go. What do you guys want to talk about today? What is currently in your Audible? A lot of books. I only listen to audiobooks, and I think I'm at around 75 books so far this year. So there's a lot of books. Do not ask me the best book to read. If you have a specific question about certain books, like you have a specific goal, ask me what's the best book to read for this certain thing that you're trying to achieve, and I can probably help you with that. Someone said today's book, I just finished Winning Friends and Influencing People by Dale Carnegie. Jalal said, what new books have you read in your reading archive? Really just books on thought processes and thinking and CEO thought processes. Those are mainly the books that I'm reading right now. Dealing with people and whatnot. Best book on copywriting, I would say Take Their Money. It's a PDF by a copywriting buddy of mine. Just throw Take Their Money into Google. Marble said, you said archive again. I know that's not the right way to say it, but that's how I say it. If you go stand on top of your house, are you on a roof or are you on a roof? Language is language is just a point of view. So maybe it's not, but that's what I'm going to roll with. Someone said, what does my green drink consist of? Kale, dino kale, spinach, and carrots. Someone said I sold Conquer. Yes, I sold it to ClickFunnels. Future Sight Games says, yo, Alex, I'm 17. I just bought your course. Is it useful for a person of your age? Dude, Future Sight, you got to give the course back right now. There's actually this cop, all right, and he runs around the nation. His name is Chris the Cop. And he finds people that are under the age of 22 and a half. That's the specific age you have to be to use my course. And he comes in the house, and what he does is he throws sticky glue all over you. And then he hits you with a wiffle bat that's covered in baking powder, so it sticks to you and humiliates you at the same time. You must be 22 and a half and 15 minutes old to use my programs. If you are 17, you must return it right now, or Chris the Cop will come to your house and he will cover you in all sorts of icky substances while hitting you with a wiffle bat. And you're going to be super embarrassed. Your parents are going to be like, what the fuck have you been doing online? Have you been on the dark web? And it's just going to be a terrible experience for you. So give it back immediately. You must be 22 and a half, 6 months, and 15 minutes old. Shame on you for trying to cheat the system. Edward says, how do you show ads at such high frequency? I just use automatic bidding on AdWords. The secret to paid advertising is keep it simple. If you guys go on my ad account, it's like the simplest ad account you've ever seen. It's just campaign, audience, ad. And there's a range of ads. I've worked with a lot of people's ads because at Hyros we do tracking, and I love all of our clients. They do a lot of complicated stuff I don't get. So, yeah, I just do automatic bidding, easy as pie. Have I watched Avengers Endgame? I think everybody has. Osin said, what's the best goal when starting a business? The best goal when starting a business that no one sets their goal for, including me when I got started. And I also want to point out, guys, on these streams, everything that I tell you to do comes from me making really stupid mistakes and getting punched in the face. Almost everything I talk about is not me preaching and showing just how wise I am. It's just from getting punched in the face. So almost all the things I talk about come from my own personal mistakes and being worse than you. So someone said, what's the best goal to get started? Everybody gets started wanting to make money. Money comes from being good at your business, though. So for example, if I, at Hyros, which is my company, we do tracking for businesses. If I launched that company with the goal to make money, I'd make a lot of decisions that don't tie into having the best tracking platform. And because of that, no one would use my platform, so I wouldn't make any money. You see how that works? The way you get a lot of customers and the way you make a lot of money is you have the best product, and a lot of people want to use your product. You have the best service. That's all business is. It's giving people more value than they pay you. And the way you do that is by being damn good at what you do. And so when you start any type of business, whether if you're a beginner, I really suggest you start a Shopify business, a consulting business, an email marketing business. Yeah, those are the three. Then what you do is you need to set out to master your trade. If you are really good at copywriting, you are really good at running ads, and you understand how to make converting funnels, you will get customers, you will get them results, and they will pay you lots of money to get them those results. If you suck at what you do, no amount of work is going to make you money. So the secret is, if you want to have a successful restaurant, have the best food in town. You should chase mastery and have the best customer experience and the best product. That's why Amazon dominates everything. I will tell you many times when I was first starting my businesses, I set the goal as money, and the business would go up and then go right back down. You can't do that. But I was very good at copywriting, I was very good at selling, so I could overcome kind of being a loosey-goosey businessman. And by that, I mean I was just unexperienced. Like, for example, we didn't have good customer support when I first started my businesses. So, Tal said, how do you get better at speaking? Just speak, man. Go start a live stream on Facebook and talk. Some things that help me get better at speaking is watching myself speak and then critiquing what I can do. So for example, on the stream, before I started up this stream, one bad habit I have is going and then connecting my sentences in a never-ending stream of ands. So then I'm going to talk like this, and then I'm going to look at my Lamborghini, and then I'm going to go and do this. And if you look at really effective speakers, what they're going to do is they're going to pause between their thoughts. They're not going to connect them with little tiny things. So that's one thing I'm working on, because it makes your speaking a lot more powerful. So before you speak to people, set a few goals and things that you know you're doing wrong, and then work on them. And that's going to help you speak a lot better. Dak Man 2018 says, how do you master writing ads to get more customers? You have to try. I'm not poo-pooing on any of you guys. Most people who ask these questions, they never try. I've written so many webinars and made so many ads that it's just gross. And that's why I'm good at it, because I've done it a whole lot. I've been writing ads and sales videos and making products almost for the last decade. So I'm good at it. And I've been doing it every single day for years and years and years. I'm just good at it. It'd be like if I played basketball every single day, except with my athletic skill, I don't think I'd ever get good at basketball. You just have to try. You have to practice your trade. You have to get good at it. So, like, for example, if someone asks, like, what's the best way to get better at Super Smash Bros? Let me show you this, because on the weekends, what I'll do is I'll play Super Smash Bros competitively. That's what I do on my Saturdays. I like it. It helps my brain think a lot faster, I think. That's my theory and reasoning behind it. I only do it on Saturdays, though, and that's my off day. So, because I like to be better at everything, what I do is I go out there and I fight players that are better than me. Then what I also do is I go and watch professional players and how they play. I watch how they play Bowser, and I see all the things they do. So what I do is I go and study what really smart people are doing. Well, I don't want to say smart, talented Smash Bros players. I don't know if that makes a person smart. It's not a very useful skill set outside of personal entertainment. But what do? I go and watch what successful people are doing at what I want to be successful at, and then I go and apply it. And then I go and watch what successful people are doing, and then I apply it. Most of you guys just watch and watch, and you don't apply it, so you don't even understand what's going on. For example, if you go watch a competitive Smash Bros game, or you go watch a tournament and you've never played before, you're not going to have any idea what the fuck is going on. And if you go pick up a controller, you're not going to be any good because you don't know what the fuck is going on. You got to play the game, and you got to study the game. And that's how you get good at anything. When you get good at anything, you're going to make money, as long as it's business-oriented and not playing a video game. Alan Programmer says it's not rented Lambo. Alex is legit. I mean, dude, guys, the thing you gotta understand about Lambos, and I see it every single stream, and I understand it because everyone, their fucking dog is like, look at me, I got a Lamborghini. First off, you gotta understand, you don't have to be rich to own a Lamborghini. To have an Aventador, it's like $2,000 a month if you lease it. So, like, I could get a Lamborghini with one day. Right here, and this is just one of my processors. Okay, you can see this business right here usually does, like, right now we're doing about 400 to 600,000 a month. It's not hard for me to afford a car. You don't have to be that rich to get a Lamborghini. You have to make like 30K a month to like comfortably afford a Lamborghini. It's not the mark of a successful business person. If you want to see what a successful business person is and you want to really judge someone, find their businesses. Because if you want to know who's a dipshit, find their businesses. You can go look up my business, Market Hero and HCOM. I have the best Shopify course ever been made based on results. And I have the best tracking platform on fucking internet. You can go find some really serious big names online right now. I don't name my clients. But you can go find them by looking at their little link codes and tracking. Go find my businesses. Don't judge me on my car. Judge me on my businesses. You want to know who's a little dipshit or not? You're going to see a person standing in front of a car like, I got a Lamborghini, I'm a successful business person. Then go look up their businesses. What businesses do they own that have done anything good for the world? What are their customers? What do people say about their businesses? Not their info businesses, the actual businesses that they're basing their talk off of. Because look, I don't do Shopify. I'm not one of those gurus who's online talking about Shopify and then selling a Shopify course. I don't do it. I have coaches. I put together the best program. I don't do Shopify. You do with software. So judge a person by their businesses. If you're skeptical of people with cars, skip the car. The car means nothing. Alan Programmer says, I got 150K locked by Stripe. I'm 18 years old, and I have a 1.7 dispute rate. How do I fix this? Stop having a business where people dispute your charges. If people are constantly calling the bank and saying that they've been scammed or that they want their money back, guess what? Your business probably isn't delivering results. Have you ever charged back on an iPhone? Probably not. Have you charged back on your electric bill? Probably not. Have you ever charged back anything that you use consistently? Probably not, because it delivered the result you were looking for. If you have a 2% chargeback rate at your business probably isn't delivering results. You should probably go fix the results before blaming your customers. Nicholas says, hey, Alex, should I start a tech startup while in university? Nikos, no. Building a tech startup takes being a really smart CEO, which I still don't think I understand. It takes understanding how to run a tech team. It takes understanding how to run a support team. It takes understanding how to design software to get your customers results. It took me years to figure out these things, and the cost of learning these things was millions of dollars. Man, if I'd been playing with investors' money, oh man, I'd be in trouble. So don't start a tech business. Understand how to be an entrepreneur first and get customers. If you can't get customers to your SaaS, you're not going to have a good SaaS. It's not going to work. Then you got to understand how to lead people. That's an entire other freaking thing. Then you got to understand how to work with developers. That's an entire other thing. You got to understand how engineering works. And then you have to understand how to actually make a SaaS that people want. All these things are super difficult. It's very, very hard to make a SaaS that works long term. So you need to learn all these things at a time. Start by learning how to sell first and get customers. Then learn how to run a team. Then learn how to work with engineers. Then make your first kind of like a few mini SaaSes to understand kind of how it works. And then you can go big. But you're gonna get punched in the face. And you need to be prepared. You need to have some deep pockets to get punched in the face. I save a lot of money. I don't spend much of my money. I actually like try and see how little money I can spend every single month now. I actually own like 5 t-shirts. I got rid of all my clothes. I don't know why I mentioned that. I'm just really proud because if you go in my closet right now, I own like 2 items. I'm going to stop bragging about my simplicity now. Anyways, if you want to go and do that, you got to have a lot of money saved up because you're going to lose a lot of money if you try and build a major SaaS. You're going to lose a lot of money up front. Someone said, what SaaS? It's Santa Claus advertising systems. You hit up Santa and you do his advertising. What do you think of Gillette advertising? Men are toxic, fat, acceptance, razors for trans people. I think you need to stop being such a little bitch and being offended by everything. Why would I care if if Gillette thinks men are toxic? You're probably one of those people who hates SJWs. I don't like SJWs too much either. They're not someone I'd choose to go get Sunday coffee with. They didn't do a good job with Star Wars. That also being said, you're being the same exact thing. You throw a fucking hissy fit when someone says men are toxic. What does that have to do with you? You're literally going out and finding stuff that makes you upset. Who cares if someone says men are toxic or white people say? It doesn't matter. Whoever's saying that is just convinced them. This doesn't matter to me. I don't identify with some huge group of white angry men out there. I don't identify with a bunch of men out there who are mad that are toxic. I'm Alex Becker. I don't give a fuck what other people think about other people who share the same skin color and genitals as me. I don't care what their opinions of it because it doesn't affect me. I don't care. So stop going out there and being like, oh, they insulted my group of people that I identify with. I'm going to throw a bit because you're just being a little bitch like them. When Gillette says men are toxic masculinity, go back to whatever the fuck you were doing. Like, why does it matter? Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't change your life. So everyone in chat just yelled toxic white male in chat at me. My life changes 0. So if you're getting mad about stuff that changes your life zero, you have some really fucked up priorities. Alan, the programmer, said, can you show your dispute rate on Market Hero Stripe? Yeah, it's like 0.63%. You've seen my Stripe account a bunch of times. What are my thoughts on AI? Daniel, I'd go check out one of my videos on YouTube because there's like a whole video of me talking about AI for an hour. I don't want to talk about it anymore here. Jad Katari says, I'm doing $800K a month with e-commerce subscription, but churn is 36%. How do you lower churn, especially card declines? Okay, you got to look at who you're selling to. First off, I mean, why do you have a bunch of customers who are getting card declines? That usually only happens if you're working with bottom of the barrel people. I mean, that's just what's going to happen. Next, if you have a churn of 36%, it's probably because people aren't getting any result or noticeable result from your product. Like, dude, my internet companies have 0% churn. Why? Because their product gets results. If you have a 36% churn, that means most people that are getting rebilled don't want to get rebilled by you. You can't build a business where the result isn't being delivered. For example, I know so many people that have supplement companies. They send people to supplements for $50 a month. The person takes it. They don't see anything noticeable in their life that changes. Then they cancel the supplement subscription. Why? Because people don't pay for things they don't get results from. I have a subscription of black coffee that comes in every single month. And if that doesn't come in, I'm upset. So when you're building a subscription business, stop thinking about how can I get more customers. Start thinking about how can I get my customers results that they notice. For example, at Hyros, we deliver tracking results that nobody else can get. When people don't have their tracking numbers, they can't run their ads well and they start losing money. So when people aren't paying us for our software, they're losing money. And they notice that the software is gone. So we don't have any trouble getting people to come and keep paying for it. So if people are going out there and if 40% of your members are able to cancel, they obviously aren't missing your product. So create a product that they'll miss. Think in your head, how can I create a product that people will be upset about if it stops coming in the mail? And then you're good to go. Then you're ready to rock. Someone said, help me make $1,500 by the end of the month. Guys, if you're asking how to get started on the stream, I pointed it out at the very beginning of the stream. Go to mhlinks.com/buck. There's a special I ran earlier this week. It is literally giving you 4 of my best courses, my most expensive courses. You can get them for $1,500 on their own if you come through ads. Or you can go to mhlinks.com/buck. You get the AX Academy 2.0, Hero Overdrive, the VMA program, and the Black File, and you'll get full access to Market Hero for 14 days. It's $1 to try it all out. That $1 comes with a 20-year refund guarantee. That $19 charge that comes after 14 days, if you keep it, you can cancel with one click in the dashboard, has a 20-year refund guarantee. Okay, you can have your money back. I don't know where I'll be in 20 years, but as long it has in the foreseeable future, an extreme guarantee. And you said, what's the best way to get started? This. Spend one whopping dollar to show that you actually want to learn how to do this. Because if you won't spend $1 on something that has a 20-year refund guarantee, do you actually want to do this? Like, what do I have to do to get you in the building? Do I have to give you pizza and give you a back scratch? Like, what does it take? Do I have to pay you to come inside to start your business? If so, that's where I draw the line. Anyways, look. You come inside, you get the AX Academy 2.0. Shows you literally how to make your first $500 online. It shows you exact niche, exactly what to sell, exactly how to sell it. It gives you all my copywriting techniques. It shows you how to grow that business to $5,000 per month. It gives you all the free traffic tactics so you don't have to spend any money. It gives you advertising tactics so you can make it passive. It shows you how to write the sales videos. It shows you what to sell. It shows you everything you need to make your first $500 to $5,000 a month. I actually use this exact system to get to $12,000 a day in one of my first businesses, SourceWave. It's also going to give you the VMA program, which shows you how I've generated millions of visits off YouTube. I'm going to show you everything I do behind that and how to advertise there. It's going to give you Hero Overdrive, which teaches you YouTube and Facebook ads, which are the key to my business. It's even going to give you Hero Overdrive, which is how I sell high-ticket products and consulting packages, and actually how I sell true tracking right now on webinars. And we can go up right here. If you're worried about, all right, well, do I know if this guy actually knows what he's talking about? I mean, so far this year, you can go, actually, I'll just go and do what I've generated this year. Just in this one processor, I've generated $4 million just from this processor. So that's pretty good. And I have 4 different processors. So I know what I'm talking about. And then finally, if you're looking for a place to start as a beginner, what you need to look for is a place that gives you everything you need, has low barrier. This is a $1 offer. It's the definition of low barrier with a 20-year refund guarantee. And yeah, that's what you need to look for. And then finally, you need to look for something that other people says works. So real quick, if you're in chat right now, can you just give me an exclamation mark if you suggest that, hey, the Eggs Academy 2.0 is pretty damn good. You should invest $1 to see if you like it or not. If you've taken our stuff, you think it's really good, you think Market Hero is really cool, there you go. And then you're finally asking, well, Alex, why would you give away all this for $1? Well, one, because you're on the stream, you're a beginner. I want to give you an easy way to get results. Easiest way to get your results is give you my best stuff for $1, make it low barrier. And if you do get results, that's where I make money, because then you'll get a successful business and you'll use Market Hero to send your emails, and therefore you'll be a long-term customer. But I don't make any money unless you get the results and get success. No one who doesn't have a successful business is using Market Hero. Well, there might be a few, but I don't know why they are. The vast majority of people have to see results from the training to use the system. So there you go. Yeah, thank you for all the exclamation mark, guys. So look, you got something that's super low barrier to entry. It's from a guy that knows what he's talking about. Gives you the total package, everything you could possibly need. And then you have dozens and dozens of people hitting exclamation marks saying, hey, you should check it out. I don't know what else you would possibly want to swing at, except for like an offer where I pay you $50 and then send you a hot dog in the mail. And that's not going to happen. So I'd take me up on this, because it ends at the end of this stream and then that's it. mhlinks.com/buck. And if you want to just shortcut it and you don't want to type that in, just go right below this video on YouTube and it will be right here underneath the video. Just right here. You can just click it. You go there. You put in your information. It's $1. You have a 20-year refund guarantee. I'm not joking. I will refund you your $1 whenever you want. Okay? You can even come find me at an event and say, Alex, I need my $1 back. I will give you your $1 back. Good sir. Okay? Cool, Susan. I have been great. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yan said, Team Gary Vaynerchuk. You can be a part of his team. He's a very smart, successful man. You should listen to people and learn from people like Gary V. Maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you should also, practice some things, because he is a guy that has a company that's doing 100 million a year. So maybe he has some different ideas. But yeah, he's a smart guy. I'm not going to sit here and be like, no, you should be Team Becker. No, you should just learn from smart people. Like, you want me to be like, no, how dare your Team Gary V? How dare you identify under Team Gary V? Andrew McNaughton said, Frank Kern said email is dying. I don't care. Last week, I made over $50,000 just sending emails to people that have already subscribed to my email list. It could be dying. I don't know. But it's working for me. So, and throughout my entire career, I've seen people say email's dying. Like, I've used this headline. It's a great headline. You want to know how to get sales and clicks? Say something's dying. Go through my history of emails. I guarantee I've said Shopify is going to die like 30 times in my career. It makes great headlines. Go look. Consulting's dead. Email's dead. SEO's dead. Everything is dead. Everything's dead. Everything's dead. So, like, I don't know. The reason why email's dying, I'll tell you why people say email is dying. I don't know Frank Kern's email, but I'm just going to say people in general. I've met Frank Kern one time. I used to watch his videos a lot when I got started. Seems like a really nice guy. So I'm not going to say he does or does not know what he's doing. But here's why people's emails are dying. So way back when I got started, like 2012, you could send just about anything. Okay, if you had a list of people, 50K people, and you send an email, 50K people got your email. Easy peasy. So what you could do is you could just buy emails. You could just trade email lists with people. I knew tons of people who just trade email lists. And they just load up with hundreds of thousands of emails and send emails out there. But then something happened, okay? Technology evolved. So we're in 2020 right now, almost-ish. And everybody's email is checked by an AI. So what happens is when you send out an email and very few people open it, very few people click it. It's not just about spam complaints. Very few people click it and open it. What happens is it isn't like 2012 where like this stuff was hard to see. What they're going to see is, let's imagine we have a sender named Sven. All right, let's say Sven is sending out some spammy emails. All right, so Sven's sending it out there, and his domain is mail@sven.com. And if your emails aren't getting delivered, this is why. All I do at Market Hero with our head of email, who's really fucking good, we have the best IPs for our VIP customers on planet Earth. Not planet Earth, I'm not going to make a claim like that, but we have green IPs and green domains, which is what you want to look for. So what's going to happen is, fuck the IP. What people think it comes down to is their IP address. It's not. The IP plays a role, but what Google's going to do is the AI is going to go, all right, let's look at this guy. All right, we have Sven, we have mail@sven.com, and his last few emails didn't get very many opens. And his email history is very small. He keeps changing his domain. So it's like a credit score. What it's going to do is say this guy usually has low open rates, and he has very little he has very little history. Or if you have a high email score in the view of the AI, what's going to happen is if you start sending out spam or mailing people that don't want to talk to you, what's going to happen is your delivery is going to go to poo-poo. So what happens is people go out there, they load up their domain, and they tank its reputation. They never build a reputation. It takes a month or two to build up really good reputation, okay? Like, for example, on one of my email lists, I can get a 20 to 30% open rate. I can get messenger-like open rates in some cases. But that's because I built up a really, really, really good history. And so what's going to happen is their domain reputation's tanked, and they're mailing from a mediocre IP address. And they're also going out there and sending out tons and tons of duplicate emails, spamming. And so what happens is, I'm not shitting on Frank Kern, but all the people who mail like Frank used to mail, I don't know if he does this anymore, I'm not in his email list. What they do is they send out tons of emails to tons of people that don't want to hear from them, and they send out the same emails over and over again. This tanks your domain reputation and makes it impossible for you to inbox. If you know how to mail correctly, you can have extremely high open rates, and it's better than ever because people who actually want to see your emails see them. So when people say email's dead, no, it's not dead, but your domain doesn't have any reputation. You're not going to get put on a good IP because every single autoresponder, including mine, protects those things. We're not going to just let anybody on a green IP. And then finally, when you have those two things not working against you and you don't have any reputation on your domains that you're mailing to even, you're not going to inbox, so it doesn't matter. And that's why people say email's dead, because nobody emails in a common sense way. So there you go. Jonathan said, how much did it take to create Market Hero? Millions of dollars. Gallo said, when is True Tracking releasing at Market Hero? To the public, probably next month. Elder says, Alex, I have a big horoscope website with a lot of traffic. Any idea what I could sell? No, not really. Maybe like a little app that tells people their daily horoscope, but there's already like 1 billion of those. Atbin says, hey, I'm trying Market Hero for free at the moment. Loving it so far. Good. It's really good software. Someone said, what am I doing to grow Market Hero? Really, what we're doing right now is shifting to focusing completely on tracking. Because I know tracking really well. And it's bringing us a lot of big customers that we want to work with. And I think it's a huge... I'm not going to talk about it. We're just focusing on building a tracking platform. Someone said, what is True Tracking? I'll show you. So check this out. Okay, you can see my screen. So this is how I run my advertising. And there's 1 billion other things that True Tracking does, and I'm not going to pitch it right now because you can't get it. What I'm going to show you is how I run advertising versus how other people run advertising. So I'm going to load up my stats from last week. We're streaming right now, so I'm using a lot of bandwidth to stream, so this might break, so don't laugh too hard if it breaks. Just fair warning, covering my butt. It's happened to me before on calls. Now I'm going to load up my ad stats from the last few days. Okay, let's go from Monday to Monday. Okay, check this out. So if we go look at my conversion value, AdWords reported $76,000 in sales on $58,000 spent. It's not so great. I mean, most of it is pay plans, so that's pretty good, but that's not fantastic, right? That's not the world's greatest ads. Actually, that is. I'm still making, like, even that, I think most people would kill to make, like, $10,000 a week passively. Anyways, my conversion value is $2,000 in AdWords. So that's about 36 sales reported. Now, if you go look at my actual stats in True Tracking, I have 64 sales down to the ad set. These are my actual numbers right here. So my sale value is about $2,500 per sale when everything's all said and done, after pay plans, refunds, and everything like that. And so in AdWords right here, first off, I didn't make $76,000. Last week, just from this ad campaign right here, $60,000 in, about $130,000 out. Cash. But more importantly, the reason why most people can't run ads is because they don't know their real numbers. So check out, let's go look at like this one right here. Check out this campaign. Did $5,000 or $6,000. Now, if we go look at this campaign in AdWords, invest. If the campaign's even going to show up in AdWords. Here we go. How to invest. So in AdWords, I have one sale right here, and I spent $2,500. So according to AdWords, this is a big loss. What the fucking fuck are you doing? Don't go up there. Stay right there. All right, so if we look at this campaign right here, I lost money according to AdWords. Now here's the problem. If you were running your advertising campaigns on data that is 50% inaccurate or 30 to 40% inaccurate, guess what? You're going to be spending money on shit that doesn't work, and you're going to be killing or not spending money on shit that does work. When you do that, your business is not going to grow. You can't scale, because when you're trying to scale a business, you have to be good with your numbers, especially after the first few months of ads. And so if you're going to run an ad and you're trying to scale it, you're not going to scale very, very well if you're wrong 30 to 40% of the time of your data, because you're wasting 30 to 40% of your money, so your numbers aren't going to line up and your margins are going to be shit. So what True Tracking does, base face value, is allows me to go in and see exactly what my true numbers are. And therefore, I'm able to spend and double down on the things that are working and cut the losers. Like, here's a bunch of ads right here that lost me money. None of these ads are running anymore. Okay? This one lost me $800, $250, $459, $1,000, $1,000. I cut these guys. Okay? And so that makes my campaigns that much more profitable. And if you want to have a scaled up campaign that's worked, this campaign's been running for 2 years, you have to do this shit. So that's how it works. I do enjoy Jason sitting here. It's okay if you think the Lambo's fake, dude. I mean, that's fine. But I'm sitting here literally showing you my ad numbers and me doing like 120,000 a week right here. And you're like, the Lamborghini's fake. You're goofy. So that's one thing it does. And then the other thing that it can do is, I'll show the other very cool thing. And this here, I'll show you guys the easiest way to make $1 million online. Okay, this is by far the easiest way to make over $1 million a year online, bar none. So you can see this right here. Imagine I'm not making any money from these ads, but you see it costs me about $4 to get a lead, $4 to $6 if you look at my conversion cost right here. Okay, so you can see the conversion value right there. It cost me about $4 to $5, $6 to get a lead. Let's imagine I didn't make any money, so I was just in the red. I just went $5 to get a lead. And let's imagine I got 10,000 leads, so I got 2,000 leads coming in. So I'm down 10K. So here's a little test I ran right here. Put this in, let's go to March. Let's run it for the month of March. I think that's when we did this. Yeah, March. And then calculate. So what you got to understand is when you're running a business online, this is if you want to make a lot of money, just listen to this. You don't have to buy my fucking software or anything like that. Just listen. I did this for years and this made me millions of dollars, and now I do it, but I'm even better at front-end advertising. So it's okay to lose money at first when you're running advertising, because when you get a person's lead, when you start the initial contact with the customer, think of all the businesses you've interacted with where you buy products consistently from them. If you have a good business, people buy from you again. If you have a bad business, people don't buy from you again. It's very hard to run a business. But let's imagine right here, I get a person's contact information and I don't do anything. I just get their contact information. You've probably seen this all the time when you're at the mall or something like that. Then what I do is 2 weeks later, I sell them a $5 product. And then a month later, 4 weeks later, I sell them a $99 product. And then let's say 8 weeks later, I sell them a $2,000 product. Okay, look, I didn't make any money at first. I lost money. But at this point right here, you can see that the value of the lead goes up over time. You make more money from people the longer that you're in their business, as long as you're running a good business. And so what you need to be able to see is check this out. Here's a ad campaign I ran right here. This is the first month. You can see by day 30, I broke even on it. You can see every single person that came in on average over 30 days spent $4.26 with me. Are you tracking? It cost me on average about $4.52 to get a lead. So if you look at these numbers right here, this is an ad campaign that completely failed. In 30 days, I haven't made my money back. But if you go and turn this guy up by 3 months, check out the results. So what most people are doing when they run an online business is they're trying to make money up front. That's stupid, because that's hard to do. If you look at this right here, every single person by week 12, when they enter my business, is worth $17 to me. So that means for every dollar I spend, I make 3 back, as long as I'm willing to wait 3 months to make that money back. Now, riddle me this. If you 2x your money in Bitcoin, you're going to run all over the place, shitting on the wall, posting on Facebook, telling everyone about it. If you 3x your money in Bitcoin, oh my God, that's the sexiest investment you ever made. But when you 3x your money from paid advertising, no one says a damn thing, because people are stupid and people want short-term, easy results. They want to go drop $1 in, make $5 back right away. The easiest way to win in business is to be the guy that doesn't do that shit. Say, hey, fuck it, I'll put $10 in. I don't have to make my money back for 6 months. You beat everybody. It's the easiest way to advertise. And so you can see right here, this advertising one right here, you can see, yeah, I lost money up front. I spent $3,000 right there. But when everything was all said and done, look at that return. Now, these were people that came and spent a ton of money with me. All right? I'm making about $19 for every single person that opts in right here. But check that out. That's the key to everything. You just wait. You wait. You just market to people. So if I get 2,000 people to opt in, and I get all those people to spend $2 a month with me on average across all of them, and I paid $5 per lead, 2, 4, 6, 8, I'm up $3 over 5. So I have a $3 profit. I did that for years at SourceWave. I would just spend $5 to get someone's email address, and then I'd market to them, and over 6 months they were worth about $24 to me. That meant for every dollar I put in the ads, if I waited 6 months, I got it back 5 times over. That's the sexiest investment you can ever make, because it's just guaranteed money coming in. So that's the other thing True Tracking does, because there's nothing that will tell me down to the ad set what my ROI is going to be. So there you go. Said the window's in the way. You guys get the general point. Someone said, I don't know how to get started. Go to mhlinks.com/buck. You get an entire beginner course. You get like 30 hours of training how to get started, how to make your first $500. There's been hundreds of people suggesting it and saying it works, or it's at least a damn good thing in chat. Go spend $1. Go to mhlinks.buck, mhlinks.com/buck. Link right below this video. Check it out. If you don't pick it up by the end of the stream, you're not going to be able to pay $1 for it. It has a 20-year refund guarantee. And so, like, it's just awesome. And after 14 days, it's only $19 a month. That's less than your cable bill. So, go check that out if you want to see how to get started. Banana Joint said, what do you typically do as an online business? You got to understand, I'm not starting off, and you shouldn't do what I do in online business. I run an education business where I have coaches and people that are really good at Shopify. They run that business. They make the product and everything. And I have a SaaS business. Those are both two businesses you probably shouldn't start off. Info business actually works pretty well if you're a beginner. Furvid says, how do you handle family and friends who don't believe in you and are very negative? Block their phone numbers and don't talk to them. The point of having people in your life is for them to improve your life. If a person does not improve your life, they don't get the right to be in your life. Just cut them out. The end. If your mom's bringing you down, say bye to your mom. I haven't said bye to my mom, but if my mom was telling me I'm a bad entrepreneur and she doesn't believe in me and I'm not going to be successful, I would have that phone number blocked and I would just change my last name. The end. But my parents are super supportive. That's it. Like if your sister or brother is super negative, don't fucking talk to them. They're stupid. Riddle me this. Luke Skywalker. When you think of Luke Skywalker, what do you think about? Super powerful Jedi who believed in his cause so much that he saved his super evil father. But you have to understand that who Luke was when he started off was some kid trying to get... I forgot his language. But if you remember him from the beginning of New Hope, he was just some piddly little whiny brat. But people remember him as Luke. So if people are telling you and trying to tell you who you are right now is important, don't focus on anything else, those people are stupid. Just look at Star Wars. Yeah, the new Star Wars game doesn't look too good. I'm telling you, Jedi Academy, which is a little bit more unknown, and then the Old Republic. Why don't they just remake those games over and over again? They're amazing games. Jonathan Fold says, Becker, please loan me a computer. Jonathan, if you live outside the United States and you're in a third world country, I sympathize with you. Getting a computer in some of those countries is hard. If you live in the United States, dude, you motherfucker, I've never been broke enough to where I couldn't get a computer since I was 18 years old. Why are you broke? I've never been broke. My parents never gave me money. Why are you broke? And if you think getting a computer is going to allow you to bring a business when you've been so irresponsible with your life already to the fact that you can't afford a computer, which almost everyone can. I know people that are on welfare that have a computer. You need to get your shit together because a business is not a way to escape irresponsibility. But it's great. It's a great thing to start if you can't speak clearly and pronounce your words on live streams. It's absolutely awesome. I've had a lot of success with it. Jonathan, Art, you got medical bills. Figure it out. Work harder. I don't know. You have problems. They're not going anywhere. Figure them out. Well, Jonathan, you got to look at this one way. I don't know what your life is. Maybe you got some weird disease at 15 years old. However, choices have consequences. And unless you're some 15-year-old who was blind and got hit by a baseball bat or something when you were 15, you probably don't have money to pay for these medical bills because of choices you made prior in your life. So, for example, I see all the time people are like 30 years old, like, Alex, how do I start a business? I have kids. Well, when you're 22 years old, you should have used a condom. You should have used common sense. Actions have consequences. I'm no saint. I've done stupid shit that's had consequences. So if you're watching this and you're young right now, or your life isn't fantastic right now, you need to look at the decisions you're making that got you there, because decisions have consequences. And if you're broke right now and you can't pay your bills, it's because you made some really bad decisions. So the best way to start countering that, even if you have medical bills, is start making good decisions now. Take this shit that you have and make good decisions now. I mean, Jonathan, you said you're 22, you have medical bills. You should have joined the military when you were 18. Go join the military. They'll cover your medical bills. Daniel said, Alex, why are you so cool? I am not a cool person. I'm like the least uncool person ever. If you put me around quote-unquote cool people, I'm repulsive. No one wants to talk to me. I'm terribly uncool. Ilyas says, what do you think about starting a Facebook advertising agency versus SEO versus Google ads? I would do Facebook or Google ads. Don't get me wrong. I have a buddy who is in my mastermind named Ruan. He actually ranks like number 2 for my name. He's amazing at SEO. So he has a really successful SEO agency. I think SEO is really hard to get good at, and you can't always deliver results. With Facebook ads, Google ads, you can always deliver results if you're good at it. Jonathan Fold says the military is a viable option, I guess. I just don't like the fact that we kill for someone else. Jonathan, Johnny boy, Johnny my boy, your ability to find excuses is biblical. 95% of the jobs in the military, you don't kill anything. You go and work at a desk. If you start thinking about solutions, you'd say, well, I don't like killing people, but I could also go work in the cafeteria. John, go work in the military cafeteria. Trust me, they won't make you kill anybody. You'll be just fine. You'll sit there, make some terrible beef steaks. That was the only thing they served on my Air Force base. They made Philly cheesesteak sandwiches like 6 days of the week. Now I was a firefighter, so I got money to pay for my own food because we had to spend most of our time with the firefighter. But 8 days a week, fucking Philly cheesesteaks at the damn cafeteria. It's terrible. What were they thinking? They're trying to get everyone in the military heart disease. Go make Philly cheesesteaks, John. Go make Philly cheesesteaks. Dakman says, I was in the military and you can sign it. You're a conscientious objector and don't want to kill. No, almost no jobs in the military require you to kill anybody. I'm not coming from like serve your country, be a man point. I'm just like, you don't have any money and you need your shit covered. So go make Philly cheesesteaks. Well, Under says I'm an ex-Marine. Now I have... Fuck your excuses. Well, yeah, but you're a Marine, and Marines are tough. Like the shit that Marines had to do when I was in firefighter school, as opposed to what we had to do as when we were in the Air Force, that sucked. So Marines are tough. If you don't go join the Marines, John. Go join any other brand should make Philly cheesesteaks. I'm not insulting any other brand, and I'm not even going to go down this path because all sorts of people are going to get offended. But also, there's a lot of, I think our cafeteria was just understaffed. Because when I was in Santa Angelo for my first round of firefighter school, that cafeteria was, you could go there and they would make you anything. You're like, I want a grilled cheese with eggs. And they'd make it. So I got out of basic training. I was super skinny. And I'm like, you could go to the cafeteria and be like, I want 8 Pop-Tarts and 2 grilled cheeses with chocolate milk. They'd make it. And it was really good stuff. That I would go there and eat. That was like a 5-star restaurant. So it just depends on the base you're at. Don't go to Dias Air Force Base's cafeteria. Or if you're watching this from Dias, hopefully you guys have improved your quality of food, because it was repulsive when I was there. Jay Ball said, what do you think of programming and design business? All design businesses, all advertising agencies, all social media agencies, they're all oversaturated. They're so oversaturated. So you better be damn good at selling. What you should do with your agency is find something that no one else is offering and sell that. Or niche down. The easiest way to make sure your consulting business works is you want to niche down. So don't run ads. Run ads for surgeons. Don't run ads for everyone. And then don't run ads for surgeons. Run ads for very specific types of surgeons that have very expensive surgeries, like a $25,000 surgery. Find a very specific type of surgery and master running ads for that specific thing. This isn't too hard to do and will make you stand out. So when a surgeon's being hit by 6 social media agencies, 5 design companies, and 6 different ad agencies, you can be like, no, wait. Our web design team only designs for surgeons in your specific niche. We only do advertising for surgeons in your specific niche. And because of that, we're the best in the world at this. You don't want to hire these people. You want to hire the best in the world. And we'll even let you try us for free. That's how you get your first client. The end. Ron said, sure, what beginner do online business? Go below, click mhlinks.com/buck, give me $1, and I'll give you 30 hours of content, $1,500 worth of courses, and every tool you could ever need. And you can have a 20-year refund guarantee on that $1. That's what you should do if you're a beginner. Take me up on it before the stream ends. Sergey says, what stops most people from having a successful online business from your experience with MH clients? There's all sorts of haikus and stuff I could talk about motivation-wise, and I could get down into the deep of it. I would say the biggest problem is that people suck at their business. They're not good at it. If you're not good at something, you're not going to get good results. And the reason why they're not good at it is they don't try and practice their business. They don't treat it like a trade. They don't treat it like a skill they're trying to develop. You'll see these people play video games for 15 hours a day and get amazing at it, but they won't work the same way at their business. If you get good at your business and you understand marketing, you understand how to run a business, you understand how to deliver results for a customer, you're eventually going to make a lot of money. You just are. There's no one I know that is really good at advertising, getting customers, and really good at getting results for those customers that isn't a millionaire. Okay, maybe there's tons of people making 6 figures because maybe they're making as much money as they want. But the reason why most people don't make money is they don't get good. They don't master their trade. If you master your trade, you're going to be better than most people. Because you're better than most people, you'll get above average results. And in business, that's making money. If you're average, if you're okay, no. The way business works is it's not an everyone gets to win kind of thing. If you go inside big make money online groups, people treat business like it's like, hey, everybody gets to make some money. No, it's not like that. The 1% get to make money. You have to be in the 1% skill-wise. Now, granted, being in the 1% isn't very much. If you're making over $20,000 a year in internet marketing, you're in the 1%. It's not a hard threshold. It's just 99% of people aren't going to practice. Just like in professional sports, just like everything out there. Only 1% of football players even make it to the minor leagues. So you have to get good at what you do. Research, understand your niche, understand your customer, deliver them results. Am I hyped for Cyberpunk 2077? I don't know. I'm like the one person who thinks that game might suck. I know the easiest way to make a bad game or a bad anything is try to do too much, and it looks like they're trying to do too much. So I think it might actually suck. But we'll see. Oh, Cyberpunk 2077 won't tank, but I'll hold my breath on it. And I really don't have time for games like that. I can play Smash Bros. On the weekend because it's a really straightforward game. You log on, you punch people in the face, but other than that, that's much. Stephen Hawk says, will you briefly go over MH? I already did on this call. I'm not going to do it again. Just go take me up on the $1 offer below this. You get the Tri-Band MH. You get over 30 hours of training. It's $1,500 worth of courses. If you go through it at any other time, you get Market Hero for 14 days free, and then it's just $19 a month. You have a 20-year refund guarantee on all that. Just take me up on the offer below this video. There's been hundreds and hundreds of people on this call that have suggested and given it a testimonial. You're in good hands. And if not, you have a 20-year refund guarantee. Just take the leap of faith and give me $1. Someone said recommend me some anime. Bleach in its first arc was really good. We're all the way up to when they killed Aizen. That was really good. After that, and of course Samurai Champloo and Cowboy Bebop are quite good. Trigun, it's very good. One Punch Man is terrible, but I like it. It's a horrible anime, but I like it. What about Dragon Ball Z? Dragon Ball Z is the most filler-filled thing ever, and it's the same plot line over and over again. Goku's super happy. Big mean guy comes and is mean. Everybody goes, oh, at his power. Goku finds some secret thing deep inside of himself, Super Saiyan level 12, and beats him. Congratulations. Reset. Play it again. It's terrible. One Punch Man sucks because 90% of the show is filled with all the other heroes on the show, and all the other heroes are boring and no one cares about them, and they don't develop any characters. Every episode is just a random-ass hero doing random-ass stuff. No one's developed, no one's anything. Look at that compared to Bleach, where every single captain was really fleshed out and developed, and Ichigo had like a storyline and like a plot behind. Like the first season was really good, second season atrociously bad. Samir said, how applicable will the information in these courses be for HCOM 3030? Extremely. Samir, if you have HCOM 3030, you know how good that course is. Go pick up our $1 offer right here. The stuff in there will make you just a lot better marketer. DeMarco Hopkins says, MH isn't really shop friendly, is it? It's mega Shopify friendly. In 2 seconds, you can be tracking all your Shopify ads with far superior tracking than what you do in about 30 seconds. Matt Smith actually just joined us today on True Tracking, so I'm pretty pumped about that. Axel said, how should you get attention from successful people? You don't need attention from successful people. Fuck other people. You don't need them. You don't need you don't need anyone's approval. Just be good at what you do, and people will pay attention to you eventually. Kari said, PayPal's holding $120K for me for 6 months, and I didn't get any warning. Well, you probably didn't give PayPal any warning when you loaded up $120,000 worth of charges from them. without any explanation. You know what a risk they have to take? Like, PayPal doesn't get their money for like 30, 40 days or something like that. So basically, you're a complete stranger. You loaded up with some offer that they don't understand. You ran up $120,000 with the charges, and you said, hey, PayPal, give me that money right now, and I promise it will be there in 30 days. Can you see why they might be like, you might be full of shit? And so they held your money. Frederick says travel in terms of how it affects your business. If you're traveling around while trying to run a business, you're stupid. You're just distracted all the time. Every single morning, I'm up at about 4 a.m. to 5 a.m. I come right to this room, and I work. And then about 4 p.m., I go upstairs and study and watch TV and stuff. Practice some healthy habits. I go to sleep, and then I reset. If I was traveling, like, everything would be a mess. I'm, like, having to worry about, like, what clothes I'm going to wear, like, where my internet is. Like, there's a billion other variables. I have, like, no variables in my life. I wake up, I have, like, 3 tank tops, 3 pairs of shorts. I put on a hoodie. I come downstairs. I drink my coffee that's already laid out for me, and then done. Just straight line. Axel says, how do you avoid thinking about stuff you can't control? Avoid the things that make you think about it. If you're constantly worried about politics, don't watch politics. If you don't know what's going on, you don't have any time, you won't be able to worry about it. Under said, whoa, whoa, whoa. Now, when I first started following you, you lived in the Cayman Islands and you were scuba diving every day. Well, Unders, are you the same exact person right now that you were 4 years ago? Probably not. So, like, if you want to go back and, like, quote things I've said, like, from 4 years ago, like, should we go back to when I was 18 years old and, like, believed at World of Warcraft and, like my opinions radically changed throughout the years. I'm not the same person I was 5 years ago. I'm not the same person I was a decade ago. Ikenna said, is the Stripe account you showed Hero Processing money made from your info business and Google Ads? No, that is just, yeah, you got it right. That's our info business and Google Ads. Our Market Hero subscriptions is in another processor. Nico said, I'm working 2 hours daily on a consulting company while in university. Do I have a shot at building a $10 million business? No. No one ever became good at something doing it 2 hours a day. Do I cook all my own meals? Sometimes. It depends on the day. What does my average day look like? It depends. Honestly, right now, my average day, I'm just going to sum it up. I'm not going to do like the whole step-by-step. I'm probably going to go to bed at 8, and I'm up at about 4 a.m. So that gives me like 7 hours of sleep. 8 if I really nail it. Honestly, all I do these days is I work with the engineering department at Hyros to make our product really good, and then I run ads. And then I'll talk to customers. That's really all I do. And then about 4 p.m. I write my list of stuff to do for the next day. And then I go and try and do some healthy stuff. I watch some documentaries or fart around with Rachel. And then I reset. Eli said, what's my next car? Probably just another Aventador. I like Aventadors. Best way to make money on the internet as a beginner, go below this video, click mhlinks.com/buck. Pick up the course. It's $1. Banana Joint said, what is an info business? It's a business where you sell information. Pelagic Zone says, Alex, are you active in the stock market? No. I just showed you I can get a 5x ROI on my ads. Why would I want to go gamble my money in the stock market? I don't know what's going on over there. Someone said, how do you approach branding products? I used to make a big, sexy brand. Now my focus is make the product deliver results for the customer and be the best at it. If you have that, if that's like the cornerstone of your brand, then you can get into all the sexy design and everything like that. But if you don't deliver results, a good brand isn't going to do anything. Lanky said, why don't I offer PayPal payments? Or Dur said that because I don't want PayPal payments. Do I like Gary Vee and Grant Cardone? I like both of them a lot. I'm not spending a lot of time like thinking too much about them. But I think they're both really successful people who know what they're doing. I think they're very legit. And I think they're both incredible entrepreneurs. So yeah. Ashwin says, is the course $1 a one-time investment or monthly with $19? It's $1. You get $14 in Market Hero for free. You get all the courses and training, and it's $19 a month. You can cancel at any time, and you don't have to pay that $19. So if the courses don't help you and you don't see any use for the software that comes with the courses, just cancel. You have a 20-year refund guarantee. Griggers Wilkes says, aren't you getting bored doing the same stuff every single day? No, it's never really the same thing. It's a constant challenge. I like challenges. Plagic says, are you going to incorporate crypto and Market Hero? Jesus Christ. No. Captain Affiliate says, CPA affiliate marketing, you can make more. I mean, there's examples of people making more in every single industry than any other industry. So... what are your advice on someone compromising on sleep to accomplish more? There's no correlation between working tons of hours and making more money. There's a lot of correlation to making good decisions and having a functioning brain and making a lot of money. You only really have 4 hours of creativity every single day if you sleep well. So if you're just like not sleeping, you're just goofy. Like you're not getting anything done. What is the minimum money required a month to start learning Shopify? I'd say like $300 to $500 a month, but you can do it on less. I've seen it. Someone said recommendations on shotguns for home events. I don't know. I think an AR-15 should work for you. Someone said, what are my thoughts on Elon Musk? I think people need to stop comparing themselves to Elon Musk. That's my opinion on Elon Musk. Everybody, like, whenever I state something like, well, Elon Musk did this one thing. Okay. Now let's talk about everybody else on human Earth who didn't risk $100 million to build 2 companies and almost lose all their money. I wonder if I've been doing this stream for. Where are we at? 1 hour, 23 minutes. Yeah, I think that's it. So, guys, I'm going to close this down. This is your absolute last chance to get on today's special. I'm going to sum it up one last time. Look, you guys have been asking this entire stream, what's the best way to get started if you're a complete beginner? The solution is you want to find something that is the total package and gives you everything you need, teaches you everything you need, comes from a person that knows what they're talking about, and has a lot of testimonials and people saying it's a good thing. This is what I'm offering you right now. And also should have a low barrier to entry. So what I'm offering today is for $1, I will give you 4 of my most expensive courses. They're $1,500 if you go buy them any other time. These courses are going to show you everything step by step to build your first business. It's going to show you, one of the first courses you're going to get is the 8X Academy 2.0. It's going to show you everything you need to build your first $500 per month business. And then it's going to show you to take that to $5,000 a month. It's going to show you exactly what to sell, exactly how to get customers, how to do this with free traffic and 100% free methods, and how to grow this business step by step. Everything down to the sales copies and scripts I used to build my first multi-million-dollar business. It's also going to give you the full software suite, Market Hero, so you can accomplish the things inside the course. Then, It's going to give you the VMA program, which is a $197 course that you're getting for nothing today. It's going to show you exactly how I've generated millions and millions of visitors off of YouTube for free. It's even going to show you my advertising methods. You're going to get Hero Overdrive, which teaches you Facebook and YouTube advertising methods. You're going to get Hero Black File, which shows you all my long form sales writing tactics, which is essentially how I go out there and run campaigns that do a significant amount of money. Now, you're probably also wondering, well, okay, this is great, but does Alex know what he's talking about? Should I listen to this guy? Is he another bullshitter? Okay, here's my Stripe account. I'm reloading it right now, right in front of you. If we go and look at the amount of money I've made from the start of the year just from this one processor, I've generated over $4 million in sales from this processor. I would say that probably about a 2x ROI. So, cash ROI, profit. So, that being said, I know a thing or two about building online businesses. Finally, this is the total package. It gives you everything, all the courses, everything you can need. It gives you all the tools. It gives you everything that you're looking for. And then finally, do other people suggest it? If you're in the chat real quick, if you've picked up Market Hero, you've picked up this offer, you've picked up other offers, you think they're absolutely incredible, you've gotten a lot out of them, then really useful, and you would suggest someone checks it out for just as low as $1, we just give an exclamation mark in chat. I would super appreciate it. I know I've asked multiple times in this call, but it helps people get off the bench and say, okay, cool, I'm going to check this out. Awesome. So what you're looking at right now is the total package. Super low barrier to entry. Every charge comes with a 20-year refund guarantee. You can have your money back at any time. Just message our support. They're always standing by in the lower right-hand corner. I know you can't see it because my screen's blocking it. We have live chat there. Every charge comes with a 20-year refund guarantee, so it's super low barrier, absolutely no risk, and after 14 days, it's only $19 per month. If you don't want to pay $19 a month, cancel. You can keep the courses. And the only way I make money here is if you're a long-term customer, and that means you get results from the course. The end. Then finally, there's been hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people on this call that have said, this is absolutely awesome. You should check it out. It's really good stuff. So there's testimonials. So total package, super low barrier to entry, everything you could possibly need, no risk, and tons of people suggesting it. I don't see where you're going to get a better opportunity. And if you don't pick it up when this stream is done, you can pay $1,500 for all of it later, which I doubt you will if you're not going to swing at $1. So that's it. If you want to swing at this, I don't know what you will swing at. All I'm asking for is $1 to give you everything you need and something that tons of people are suggesting. So if you won't swing at this, I don't know what you'll swing at. I'm not going to pay you to start your business. So you're probably not that interested in starting a business, so I'm not going to pressure you anymore. So that's it, guys. Everyone, thank you so much for hopping on the call today. I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to leave this link up for just a few more minutes. And that's it. Thank you so much for joining me today. I had a ton of fun. I'll see you guys next time. Also, guys, just real quick, I saw some people asking where you can get the link. The link is right here. It's right here. It's right below the video. Just bam, right there. Okay. Goodbye for real this time.